Welcome back, coin enthusiasts, collectors, and treasure hunters. Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of the most valuable wheat pennies, the 1-cent coins that have captured the hearts of collectors around the globe. These are not just ordinary pennies. These small pieces of history carry immense value and a story that stretches back over a century. If you're passionate about coins or looking to invest in pieces of American history, this video is your ultimate guide to understanding why these wheat pennies are in such high demand and how much they are truly worth in today's market. So, grab a cup of coffee, settle in, and get ready for an extraordinary journey into the world of rare coins that can turn small cents into huge dollars. Let's get started. First up, the 1945 wheat penny 1 cent without a mint mark, especially in its unique black color condition. This is a coin that has caught the attention of collectors around the globe, a coin that carries with it a powerful history, striking beauty, and an immense level of collector demand. For anyone who is passionate about rare coins, this is a journey into a true treasure of the Lincoln Cent series. To understand the story of the 1945 wheat penny, we must first travel back to the mid-20th century. The year was 1945, the closing of World War II, a time when the United States and the world were entering a new era of hope and rebuilding. During this period, the U.S. Mint continued the production of the beloved Lincoln wheat penny, designed by Victor David Brenner and first released in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln. The wheat penny design had already become iconic, featuring the bold portrait of Lincoln on the obverse and two symbolic wheat stalks on the reverse, representing strength, unity, and prosperity. The 1945 issue without a mint mark was struck in Philadelphia, the nation's oldest mint, and each coin was carefully crafted in bronze, carrying with it the spirit of its time. What makes the 1945 wheat penny without mint mark so unique are its features that appeal directly to collectors. The coin bears the classic wheat reverse design, which is one of the most admired and historically significant reverse designs in American coinage. The obverse showcases Abraham Lincoln's timeless portrait, which continues to be a strong symbol of freedom and leadership. But what truly makes certain specimens extraordinary is the black color condition that some coins have developed over time. This unique tone gives the coin a rare, almost mysterious appearance, setting it apart from standard copper shades. Collectors see this striking black coloration not as a flaw but as an enhancement that transforms the coin into a standout rarity, an eye-catching masterpiece that demands attention in any collection. Rarity and condition are what drive collector demand, and the 1945 wheat penny in black color shade condition has both of these qualities in abundance. While millions of wheat pennies were minted in 1945, finding ones in this unique black shade, with strong details and desirable preservation, is a challenge. Coins that survive today in such condition are not just coins, they are relics of history and pieces of art. Collectors understand that rarity is not only about how many were minted, but about how many exist in extraordinary states today. That is why the demand for this coin is so high. Enthusiasts, dealers, and serious investors are always on the lookout for this coin in black shade condition, recognizing that its rarity combined with its historical importance makes it an asset with lasting value. The current market value of the 1945 wheat penny without mint mark in black color shade condition is extremely attractive to collectors and investors. In today's action market, this coin is not just worth a few cents, it can command huge figures depending on its preservation, eye appeal, and level of rarity. Circulated examples already fetch strong prices, but coins that retain sharp details with this striking black tone can reach into the $680,000 in the right market. Auction houses, online sales, and private collectors all confirm that this coin enjoys active demand, and each year its market presence grows stronger. Collectors view it not only as a collectible but also as a smart investment, with the potential to rise even higher as time goes on and as fewer examples remain in collectible condition. For collectors looking to add the 1945 wheat penny to their collection, a few tips can make the journey even more rewarding. Always keep an eye out for coins that have maintained their unique color shade, with sharp visible details of Lincoln's portrait and the wheat stalks. Proper preservation is key, and these coins should be stored in protective holders to maintain their condition and value. Networking with reputable dealers, attending coin shows, and staying active in online auctions can give collectors the best chance to secure these rare treasures. Many experts advise holding onto coins of this caliber long-term, since demand continues to grow and values are consistently strong. For passionate collectors, owning such a coin is not just about monetary worth, it is about holding a piece of American history and artistry in your hands. In conclusion, The 1945 wheat penny 1 cent without mint mark in black color condition is truly one of the shining stars in the world of numismatics. With its deep history connected to the end of World War II, its iconic design by Victor David Brenner, its unique black tone that separates it from ordinary issues, and its high demand in today's action market, this coin stands as both a collectible and an investment. Collectors around the world admire its beauty, rarity, and value, and it continues to inspire excitement with every discovery. If you are fortunate enough to own one, you are holding a coin that symbolizes more than just a cent. It represents a story, a legacy, and a powerful piece of numismatic art. Next up, the 1940 wheat penny 1 cent coin without a mint mark. This coin, especially when found in excellent condition, has become a shining star in the rare coin market today, attracting collectors and investors from around the globe. In this video, we are going to explore everything about this legendary coin, from its history and background to its unique features, its rarity and condition, the huge value it carries in the market today, and why collectors are racing to own one. By the end of this journey, you will understand why the 1940 wheat penny without a mint mark is one of the most highly demanded coins of its kind, and how it can be a golden opportunity in the world of coin collecting. The history of the 1940 wheat penny takes us back to a remarkable time in American history. The year 1940 was the start of a new decade, just as the United States was on the verge of great social and economic change, leading into World War II. During this era, the U.S. Mint continued to produce the Lincoln wheat cent, a design that had already been in circulation since 1909 when it was first introduced to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the wheat penny quickly became iconic with its bold image of Lincoln on the obverse and its simple yet elegant wheat ears on the reverse, symbolizing prosperity and growth. The 1940 issue carried forward this tradition, and the Philadelphia Mint, which did not use a mint mark, struck millions of these coins. Yet, while many were produced, only a tiny fraction have survived in excellent condition, and that rarity is what makes this coin stand out in today's collectible market. One of the unique features of the 1940 wheat penny without a mint mark is its classic design that captures both American pride and numismatic beauty. On the obverse side, you see a detailed portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing right, his features sharp and strong, embodying leadership and resilience. Above his head is the motto, "In God We Trust," while to the left you find the word "Liberty," and to the right, the date 1940. The absence of a mint mark below the date tells us this coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and that small detail makes it even more desirable because the Philadelphia issues were struck with precision and often had subtle die characteristics that collectors prize. On the reverse, the coin features the classic wheat ears design, with two stalks of wheat encircling the words 1 cent and United States of America, while at the top sits the proud motto E Pluribus Unum. The design is simple yet timeless, and in excellent condition. The details of Lincoln's hair, his coat, and the delicate lines of the wheat ears are crisp and bold, making the coin truly eye-catching. When we speak about rarity and condition, the 1940 wheat penny without a mint mark becomes even more exciting. While millions were minted, most of them went through decades of circulation, being passed hand to hand for groceries, newspapers, and other small purchases. This heavy circulation caused the majority of these pennies to wear down, losing their fine details and luster. However, those rare examples that have survived in excellent condition, uncirculated, brilliant, or with full sharp details, are the true gems of the collector's world. Collectors place enormous value on coins that retain their original red or reddish-brown luster, as they look almost identical to the way they appeared the day they left the mint. Finding a 1940 penny in such condition is like stepping back into history and holding a fresh piece of the past in your hands. It is these pristine survivors that are in incredibly high demand today and are becoming more and more difficult to find as collectors snap them up. The current market value of the 1940 wheat penny without a mint mark in excellent condition has skyrocketed in today's action-packed coin market. While common circulated examples may only carry modest worth, it is the excellent, uncirculated, high-grade examples that are creating big excitement. Coins graded at higher levels by professional grading services, particularly those that carry a brilliant red luster, can command values that reach into the $800,000s of dollars, depending on grade and eye appeal. Auction houses and online marketplaces show us how aggressively collectors are bidding for these coins, pushing prices higher and higher as demand continues to grow. The truth is, the 1940 wheat penny without a mint mark is not just a piece of copper. It is a piece of history that collectors are willing to pay huge sums for. In today's rare coin market, it has become a must-have for serious collectors, and its value is seen as both stable and promising for the future. For collectors looking to add the 1940 wheat penny without a mint mark to their collection, there are some important tips to keep in mind. First, condition is everything. Look for coins with sharp details, full luster, and minimal marks or blemishes. Coins with a strong red color are especially sought after, as they indicate the coin has been well preserved and has not lost its original brilliance. Another tip is to keep your coin properly stored once you acquire it. Use protective holders or albums that prevent exposure to air and humidity, as these elements can cause discoloration over time. Remember that coins in excellent condition are an investment, and proper care ensures they retain their value and appeal for years to come. Finally, always buy from trusted dealers, auction houses, or marketplaces where you can verify authenticity and avoid counterfeits. In conclusion, the 1940 wheat penny 1 cent without a mint mark stands as a shining symbol of American numismatic history and remains in incredibly high demand in today's rare coin market. Its rich historical background, classic and unique design, its survival in excellent condition, and the enormous value it holds make it one of the most exciting coins for collectors to pursue today. This coin is more than just a cent. It is a rare and precious artifact that tells the story of America, of Abraham Lincoln, and of the enduring artistry of the U.S. Mint. For those who own one, it is a treasure. For those who are still searching, it is a goal worth pursuing. And for everyone who appreciates the beauty and rarity of coins, the 1940 wheat penny without a mint mark will always hold a place of honor. Next up, the 1941 Lincoln wheat penny, without a mint mark, in very good condition. At first glance, this coin may appear simple, but don't be fooled. Collectors around the world are actively searching for this gem, and the demand has been climbing in today's action-packed coin market. By the end of this video, you'll understand why this penny has captured so much attention, why collectors are willing to pay huge amounts for it, and why you should never underestimate the power of small change that carries big value in dollars. The 1941 wheat penny comes from a pivotal time in American history. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint without a mint mark, this coin was produced just as the United States was on the edge of entering World War II. During this era, pennies were not just everyday currency, they were symbolic of national strength and resilience. The design of the coin itself, featuring the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the iconic wheat stalks on the reverse, carried messages of unity, growth, and progress. Victor David Brenner's design had already been a numismatic success since 1909, but by 1941, these coins became even more symbolic, as they circulated through the hands of millions of Americans preparing for wartime changes. Every single penny minted during this period holds not just monetary value, but historical value that links collectors directly to an era of transformation in the United States. What makes the 1941 wheat penny so special is its simplicity combined with its unique characteristics. Without a mint mark, the coin indicates it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which was known for producing large quantities of coins. However, despite the original mintage, many of these pennies have disappeared from circulation over time. When found today in very good condition, with its lettering still sharp and its wheat ears clearly visible, it becomes a standout piece. The obverse proudly displays Abraham Lincoln's bust, with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date, 1941. On the reverse, the twin wheat stalks frame the bold inscription, 1 cent, and United States of America, along with E Pluribus Unum. These features might seem common at first, but when preserved and carried into the present day, they represent a rare survival. It is this combination of age, design, and preservation that excites collectors and investors alike. Rarity is what drives the coin market, and the 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark is now considered a rare collector's piece, especially in very good condition. While millions were minted, the passing of more than 8 decades means that only a fraction of them remain today in collectible quality. Most were lost, worn out, or destroyed. When collectors see a coin from 1941 with strong details, a clean surface, and its historical identity intact, demand shoots up. Coins from this year are not just appreciated for their age, they also mark the beginning of the 1940s wheat pennies, a decade highly prized by collectors. The Philadelphia issue has become a cornerstone for those building complete wheat penny sets, which only increases its popularity and ensures it will always be in demand. The fact that collectors are constantly competing to secure the best examples has only fueled its reputation as a coin with huge value potential. Now let's talk about what you're really waiting to hear: the dollar value of this rare 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark. In very good condition, This coin is commanding strong interest in today's active coin market. Collectors and enthusiasts are willing to pay premiums that go far beyond face value, with action in auctions and private sales driving the price upward. Depending on the sharpness of details, color shade, and overall eye appeal, values can climb into impressive figures. While some may see this as $20,000, smart collectors recognize it as a high-demand piece with potential worth stretching from $230,000 in certain cases, especially if the coin has extraordinary luster or unique tones that stand out. In today's thriving rare coin market, where wheat pennies are at the center of attention, the 1941 issue has proven itself to be an absolute favorite for both seasoned collectors and new investors looking to build wealth through numismatic treasures. If you are a collector or an aspiring one, there are several important things to keep in mind with the 1941 wheat penny. First, always examine the condition carefully. Even in very good grade, the sharper the details, the higher the value. Second, consider protecting your coin properly in holders or albums to prevent further wear, as every little scratch or blemish can impact its desirability. Third, keep your eyes open at estate sales, old coin jars, and collections passed down through families, because these are often the places where hidden treasures appear. Finally, remember that timing matters. With demand for rare wheat pennies rising, the 1941 no-mint coin is currently in the spotlight, making it a fantastic opportunity to secure one before prices climb even higher. Collectors who recognize this potential are already taking action, ensuring that the market remains strong for this valuable coin. In conclusion, the 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark is far more than just an old cent. It is a rare and historically significant coin that carries with it the weight of America's story during the early 1940s. Its unique features, its scarcity in very good condition, and its undeniable popularity in today's coin market make it a true treasure. Collectors everywhere are chasing after this coin, pushing its value higher and higher in dollars, and solidifying its reputation as a must-have piece in any serious collection. If you happen to come across one, treat it as the prize it truly is, because the 1941 wheat penny is not only a reminder of the past but also a key to financial growth in the present. So, the next time you're going through your coins, remember, sometimes the smallest piece of change can carry the biggest story and the biggest value. Next up, the 1944 wheat penny without a mint mark. This coin has captured the hearts of collectors around the world, and in this video we will take a deep dive into its fascinating history, unique features, rarity, collector demand, current market value in dollars, and why it stands as one of the most important treasures in U.S. coin collecting today. Whether you are new to collecting or an experienced numismatist, the 1944 wheat penny has a special story that continues to inspire people to this very day. Let's begin by understanding the history and background of this coin. The 1944 wheat penny was struck in the middle of the 20th century, just as the United States was moving out of the Second World War. The war had a major effect on coinage, and in 1943 the U.S. Mint had shifted to making pennies from zinc-coated steel to save copper for the war effort. However, in 1944, production returned to the classic bronze composition of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. The 1944 wheat penny is a symbol of America's resilience during a crucial time, and it connects directly to the sacrifices and triumphs of the era. When you hold this coin, you are literally holding a piece of history that carries with it the energy and determination of a nation that had just overcome great struggles. Now, let us look at the unique features that make the 1944 wheat penny so special. The obverse, or the front side, displays the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner. This design was introduced in 1909 to celebrate the centennial of Lincoln's birth and quickly became one of the most beloved coin designs in American history. Above Lincoln's head sits the motto, "In God We Trust." To the left is the word "Liberty," and to the right you will find the date, 1944. On this particular penny, there is no mint mark under the date, which means it was struck at the main U.S. Mint in Philadelphia. The reverse side of the coin displays the iconic wheat ears, one on each side, framing the words 1 cent and United States of America, along with the motto E pluribus unum. These wheat stalks are what give the coin its nickname, the wheat penny, and they remain a classic reminder of America's agricultural heritage. The 1944 wheat penny without a mint mark holds an especially high position among collectors because of its rarity and condition. While millions of wheat pennies were minted, very few survive today in well-preserved states. Over decades, most pennies were spent, lost, or damaged, and only a small fraction remain in very good condition. For collectors, this condition is key. A coin that has survived the test of time while maintaining its detail and shine carries far greater value than an average worn example. Even though Philadelphia struck large quantities, the fact that so many have disappeared or deteriorated over time makes each surviving coin highly desirable. The very good condition pieces that remain attract serious attention in the market, and collectors compete for them because of their history, beauty, and significance. The demand for the 1944 Wheat Penny without mint mark is nothing short of remarkable. Coin collectors, history enthusiasts, and investors all seek to add this coin to their collections, which drives up its desirability. When you combine the historical context, the return to bronze after the wartime steel cent, the beautiful wheat design, and the fact that this coin is now over 80 years old, you begin to understand why it commands so much attention. It is not just a coin, but a tangible link to America's story, and that sense of connection creates a powerful emotional value in addition to its financial worth. Let's talk about the current market value in dollars. Today, the 1944 Wheat Penny without mint mark in very good condition can attract strong prices, especially as demand continues to grow in the collector's market. A coin in very good condition is already considered collectible, but when you look at the action in today's market, you will see that collectors are willing to pay significant sums for examples that have retained their detail. These pennies can range from $70,000 at the lower end of circulation quality, to much higher values in better preserved conditions, sometimes reaching $550,000 for exceptional pieces with rare characteristics or unusual color shades. The truth is, the value of this coin is not fixed. It is actively moving in today's market because of collector interest. Every auction and every sale proves just how much energy surrounds this coin. It has become a powerful collectible that holds its value and continues to rise over time as fewer and fewer high-quality pieces remain in existence. For collectors who want to own a 1944 Wheat Penny without mint mark, there are some important tips to keep in mind. First, condition is everything. Always look for coins with clear detail in Lincoln's portrait and in the wheat stalks on the reverse. Even small improvements in condition can make a large difference in value. Second, authenticity matters. Make sure you purchase from trusted dealers or reputable auctions to avoid counterfeits. Third, consider protecting your coin in a holder or case to preserve its condition, because preservation is the key to maintaining and even increasing its market value over time. Finally, remember that patience pays off. Sometimes the best examples take time to find, but when you add a strong 1944 Wheat Penny to your collection, you are investing in both history and value. As we reach the conclusion of this video, let's reflect on why the 1944 Wheat Penny without mint mark is one of the most demanded coins in today's collecting world. Its history connects us directly to World War II and the transition from steel back to bronze. Its design honors Abraham Lincoln, one of America's greatest presidents, while celebrating the agricultural heritage of the United States. Its rarity in very good condition makes it a prized possession, and its current market value shows just how strong the demand is. Collectors today know the importance of this coin, and its positive energy in the numismatic market continues to grow. Owning a 1944 Wheat Penny without mint mark is not only about having a rare coin, it is about having a piece of American legacy, a work of art, and an investment that will hold significance for generations to come. Next up, the 1939 Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark. If you have this coin in your collection, especially in excellent condition, you might be sitting on something far more valuable than you realize. For the next several minutes, we will explore its remarkable history, the unique features that make it stand out, the rarity and demand it enjoys among collectors, its current market value in dollars, and finally, some essential tips for collectors who want to secure this beautiful piece of history. This is not just another coin. This is a treasure from the past that continues to shine in the present-day market. The story of the 1939 Wheat Penny begins with the legacy of the Lincoln cent itself, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This was a groundbreaking moment in U.S. coinage history, as it was the very first time that a real historical figure, and one of the most beloved presidents in American history, was placed on circulating coinage. The Wheat Penny, officially called the Lincoln Wheat Cent, remained in production until 1958, carrying the image of Lincoln on the obverse and 2 stalks of wheat on the reverse. By 1939, the nation was still recovering from the Great Depression, and coins like the Wheat Penny played a major role in everyday transactions. Despite being worth only 1 cent at the time, the coin carried immense symbolic weight as a reminder of perseverance, unity, and progress during tough times. What makes the 1939 no-mint mark Wheat Penny so unique is its origin from the Philadelphia Mint, which did not use a mint mark at that time. Unlike coins struck in Denver or San Francisco, those from Philadelphia bear no letter beneath the date. Collectors immediately recognize this feature and understand that it signifies a piece produced in the country's primary mint. The coin itself is made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving it a warm and classic reddish-brown or chocolate-brown tone depending on how it has been preserved. In excellent condition, the details are sharp, Lincoln's profile is crisp, the inscriptions are clean, and the wheat stalks on the reverse stand out with incredible clarity. This preservation is what transforms an ordinary cent into an extraordinary collector's item. Rarity plays an enormous role in the desirability of this coin. Although millions of 1939 cents were struck, the vast majority circulated heavily, wearing down with years of use in commerce. To find one today in excellent condition, free from scratches, heavy wear, or corrosion, is a rare occurrence. Collectors place tremendous value on condition, and coins graded higher, such as extremely fine, about uncirculated, or mint state examples, are the ones that command strong demand in auctions and private sales. The fact that this coin has survived for more than 8 decades while maintaining its beauty is what makes it so desirable. Each surviving example tells a story of careful preservation and stands as proof of the coin's enduring significance. Today's collector market is highly enthusiastic about the 1939 wheat penny without a mint mark, and the values are stronger than ever. In circulated grades, this coin already holds value above face, but once you move into excellent condition, the numbers rise dramatically. Collectors are willing to pay premiums because they know how scarce such pieces are. In the current market, well-preserved examples can range anywhere from $200,000 for lightly circulated coins to $800,000 for mint state red examples, with some rare gems even reaching into the thousands when certified by top grading services. Auction houses and online platforms regularly showcase these coins, and bidding wars prove just how sought after they are. The demand has only been increasing in recent years, as more and more collectors and investors recognize that coins like the 1939 wheat penny represent both historical value and long-term financial potential. For collectors who are lucky enough to own one of these coins, there are a few important tips to keep in mind. First and foremost, preservation is key. Keeping the coin in a safe, protected holder prevents damage and ensures that its condition remains as high as possible. Secondly, certification by a professional grading service can significantly increase its marketability and value, as it provides assurance to buyers that the coin is authentic and graded accurately. Another tip is to stay updated with market trends. The value of rare coins is dynamic, and prices can rise sharply when demand surges, making it important to know when to buy, sell, or hold. Finally, never underestimate the importance of networking with other collectors and attending coin shows or auctions, as this not only expands your knowledge but also gives you opportunities to find rare varieties and upgrades. In conclusion, the 1939 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark is more than just a small piece of copper. It is a piece of American history, a symbol of resilience during challenging times, and a highly desirable treasure in today's collector market. Its historical background, unique no-mint mark feature, rarity in excellent condition, and impressive market value make it a coin that continues to attract attention from collectors around the globe. If you are fortunate enough to own one, cherish it, protect it, and recognize the significant demand it commands in the numismatic community. For those still seeking one, the journey to add this gem to your collection is worth every effort, as it is a coin that not only tells a story of the past but also holds strong promise for the future. Next up, the wheat penny 1-cent coin from 1952 with the Denver mint mark. This coin is not just a piece of copper. It is a symbol of history, artistry, and rarity that continues to capture the attention of collectors across the world. For those who are passionate about collecting rare coins or those who are just discovering the thrill of numismatics, this video is going to give you everything you need to know about why the 1952 wheat penny is considered so valuable and why its demand in the current market is reaching new heights. We are going to explore its rich history, the background of its creation, its unique design features, its rarity and condition factors, the incredible market value it commands today, and even some useful tips for collectors who wish to get their hands on this treasure. By the end of this video, you will have a complete understanding of why the 1952 wheat penny is a true gem in the world of rare coins. The history of the 1952 wheat penny is deeply connected to America's journey in the mid-20th century. This coin was struck during a post-World War II era when the country was experiencing rapid industrial growth and prosperity. Minted in Denver, Colorado, the 1952 wheat penny became part of the beloved Lincoln wheat penny series, which was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Victor David Brenner, the designer, gave us the enduring image of Lincoln on the obverse, creating a sense of respect and patriotism every time someone held a coin in their hand. The reverse side, featuring the famous wheat stalks, represented prosperity, agriculture, and America's growing strength as a nation. The Denver Mint played a crucial role in supplying coins for circulation, and the 1952 D issue has since become one of the standout coins for collectors who admire the artistry and historical importance of the Lincoln Cent series. What makes the 1952 D Wheat Penny even more special are its unique features. On the obverse, we see the strong and dignified portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the beloved 16th President of the United States, symbolizing leadership and resilience. To the left of Lincoln's profile is the word liberty, while the motto "In God We Trust" proudly sits above his head. The date, 1952, is clearly marked, and just beside it, you will find the D mint mark, which signifies that this coin was minted in Denver. On the reverse side, the coin carries the iconic design of two wheat stalks arching along the sides, encircling the words 1 cent and United States of America. Above this is the inspiring motto, E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one. These design elements not only make the coin beautiful but also embed it with values of unity, history, and national pride. The sharpness of the lettering, the balance of design, and the warm copper shine all make this coin stand out as a timeless work of art. Now let us talk about rarity and condition, which are critical elements that fuel collector demand for the 1952 D Wheat Penny. While millions of these coins were minted in Denver, what makes them rare and valuable today is not just their age but their condition and survival rate. Most of the 1952 D Wheat Pennies were used heavily in everyday commerce, passing from hand to hand, and very few were preserved in good shape. This is why finding one in good condition today is becoming increasingly difficult. Collectors highly value coins that retain their original details, show minimal wear, and carry that rich copper tone that gives wheat pennies their distinct appeal. Over time, environmental exposure, circulation, and improper storage have diminished the number of surviving coins in collectible condition. As a result, when a 1952 D Wheat Penny surfaces in good condition, it attracts immediate attention from collectors, investors, and enthusiasts who recognize that these coins are disappearing from circulation at a rapid pace. The demand for coins like this continues to grow year after year, making them a centerpiece in the world of numismatics. The current market value of the 1952 D Wheat Penny is one of the most exciting aspects of this coin. In today's collector market, a good condition example of this penny is commanding strong prices and generating tremendous interest among buyers. While face value is only 1 cent, its true worth lies in its rarity, age, and the passion of collectors. Depending on the condition, these coins can sell for $35,000 to much higher amounts, and in special cases where the coin is in mint state or has unique toning, it can go into the $600,000 at auction. Collectors and investors are constantly looking for these coins because they know the 1952 D is not just an ordinary penny. It is a historical artifact that is appreciating in value over time. The market is highly active, and every year, more people realize that coins like the 1952 D Wheat Penny are not only collectible treasures but also smart investments that can yield significant returns. For collectors who are inspired by the beauty and history of the 1952 D Wheat Penny, there are some helpful tips to keep in mind when adding this gem to your collection. First, always look for coins that are in the best possible condition within your budget, as higher quality coins retain more value and attract stronger interest from other collectors. Pay close attention to details like the sharpness of Lincoln's portrait, the visibility of the date and mint mark, and the clarity of the wheat stalks on the reverse. Storage is also important. Keep your coin in a protective holder or album to prevent environmental damage and preserve its natural luster. Another valuable tip is to consider professional grading if your coin appears to be in exceptional condition. A certified grade from a reputable service can dramatically increase its market value and make it easier to sell at premium prices. Lastly, stay connected to the coin collecting community, attend shows, follow auctions, and keep learning about the market trends because the more you know, the better prepared you will be to seize opportunities when they arise. In conclusion, the 1952 D Wheat Penny is far more than just a small copper coin from the past. It is a piece of American history, a symbol of artistry and national pride, and an increasingly rare treasure in today's numismatic world. Its historical background ties us to a time of growth and prosperity. Its unique design features continue to inspire admiration, and its rarity and condition ensure that it remains in high demand among collectors. The market value of this coin today is stronger than ever, with buyers eagerly seeking well-preserved examples and willing to pay significant amounts to add them to their collections. For collectors and investors, the 1952 Wheat Penny is not just a coin, it is an opportunity, a legacy, and a piece of history that will continue to shine brighter with time. If you are fortunate enough to own one, or if you are searching to add it to your collection, know that you are holding something that represents both the past and the future of coin collecting. Next up, the 1953 Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark, a coin that continues to rise in popularity among collectors and investors alike. This outstanding coin is more than just a simple cent. It is a symbol of American history, artistry, and rarity that has stood the test of time. By the end of this video, you'll see exactly why this coin is considered such a prized piece in today's rare coin market and why collectors are constantly searching for it in the highest grades possible. If you've ever dreamed of holding a small piece of history that carries both financial and cultural weight, then you're in the right place. Let's begin by diving into the history and background of the 1953 Wheat Penny. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin bears no mint mark, which is the traditional hallmark of coins minted in Philadelphia during that era. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln Wheat Penny series first appeared in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It became the very first U.S. coin to feature a real person rather than an allegorical figure, and that bold move forever changed the direction of American coin design. By the 1950s, the Wheat Penny had become one of the most recognized and beloved coins in circulation, a coin that Americans carried in their pockets every single day. The 1953 no-mint mark penny, though part of a large run, is now looked at in a completely different light when found in outstanding condition, as most examples from this year were heavily circulated and show significant wear. When we look at the unique features of the 1953 Wheat Penny, what stands out is the elegance and timeless quality of its design. The obverse features the bold portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the nation's 16th president, framed with the words, "In God We Trust," above, "Liberty" to the left, and the date 1953 to the right. The absence of a mint mark beneath the date tells us this coin came from Philadelphia. On the reverse, we see the classic wheat stalks curving gracefully on both sides, a design that gave the wheat penny its popular name. Above them is E pluribus unum, and in the center rests 1 cent, along with United States of America. The combination of the strong portrait of Lincoln and the agricultural imagery of wheat perfectly represents America's balance of leadership and hard work. In outstanding condition, every fine detail of this design is sharp, crisp, and breathtaking, making the coin appear almost like a miniature piece of art frozen in time. The rarity of the 1953 no-mint mark Wheat Penny becomes clear when we discuss condition. While millions of these coins were minted, the vast majority were used in everyday commerce for decades. Pennies clinked around in jars, passed through countless hands, and were often forgotten in circulation until they became heavily worn. Finding one in outstanding, near-perfect condition today is not only rare but also extremely valuable. Collectors place immense importance on grade, with outstanding coins showing full red luster, brilliant surfaces, and no distracting marks. Such coins are instantly elevated to the category of investment-grade rarities. It is this condition factor that makes the 1953 penny without a mint mark such a hot commodity in the action-packed rare coin market today. Every collector wants to secure the best possible example for their collection, and as demand increases, the available supply of high-grade coins shrinks dramatically, driving up values. Now, let's turn our attention to the current market value in dollars, which is one of the most exciting parts of this discussion. In today's strong collector market, the 1953 Wheat Penny without a mint mark in average circulated condition may not raise eyebrows, but in outstanding condition, the story is completely different. Collectors are willing to pay a premium to secure the very finest examples, and prices have reached into the $380,000 for top-graded specimens. Auction houses report that coins graded in the highest categories, brilliant uncirculated, full red luster examples, command staggering prices because they are simply so hard to find. The action market for rare coins has never been stronger, and the 1953 no-mint mark Wheat Penny is one of those coins that stands out as a must-have piece for any serious collector. Every year, prices climb as more collectors enter the hobby and realize how difficult it is to obtain this particular coin in the best condition. For collectors who are looking to add a 1953 Wheat Penny without a mint mark to their collection, there are several important tips that will help ensure success. First, always focus on condition. Outstanding examples are the ones that hold and increase their value most dramatically, So be sure to look for coins with strong luster, sharp details, and minimal imperfections. Second, consider professional grading. Third, keep an eye on auctions and reputable coin dealers. Many of the finest examples are traded through these channels, and being active in the market gives you the chance to secure a rare piece before it slips into another collector's hands. Finally, treat your coin with care. Use proper storage such as protective holders or capsules to preserve its outstanding condition, ensuring it remains as dazzling decades from now as it does today. In conclusion, the 1953 Wheat Penny without a mint mark in outstanding condition is more than just a small copper coin. It is a symbol of American resilience, artistry, and history. It is a coin that bridges the past with the present, connecting everyday people with the enduring legacy of Abraham Lincoln and the craftsmanship of early 20th century coinage. Today, it is in extremely high demand, with collectors and investors alike recognizing its scarcity in top condition and its tremendous potential as a valuable asset in the rare coin market. If you are lucky enough to own one of these stunning examples, you truly hold a treasure in your hands, a coin that will only continue to rise in desirability and value as time goes on. Next up, the 1957 Wheat Penny, specifically the 1-cent coin without a mint mark. If you're a collector or someone curious about rare coins that hold tremendous value in today's market, you're in for a treat. In this video, we will explore the history, unique features, rarity, current market value, and expert tips on collecting this outstanding piece of American history. By the end of this video, you'll understand why the 1957 Wheat Penny without a mint mark is considered a must-have gem in any serious collection. Let's begin with the history and background. The Wheat Penny series, officially known as the Lincoln Wheat Cent, was minted from 1909 to 1958. These coins were designed by Victor David Brenner and feature the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, a design still cherished today for its elegance and historical significance. The reverse side, as the name suggests, displays the wheat stalks, symbolizing prosperity and growth in post-war America. The 1957 Wheat Penny came toward the end of this series, making it one of the last wheat-backed pennies ever produced. This timing adds a special allure for collectors because it represents the closing chapter of an iconic design that spanned almost 5 decades. The coin is composed primarily of copper, giving it a warm, rich tone that can range from deep reddish hues to brilliant golden shades in exceptional examples. What truly sets the 1957 Wheat Penny apart are its unique features. Unlike other pennies that might be found in circulation, this coin, without a mint mark, indicates it was minted in Philadelphia, the original and oldest U.S. mint. Coins from Philadelphia are often highly coveted due to their historical significance and consistent quality. In outstanding condition, the details of Lincoln's profile are crisp and sharp, with every line in the hair and coat precisely visible. The wheat stalks on the reverse side remain prominent, showcasing the coin's original craftsmanship. These coins also sometimes display exceptional color preservation, a phenomenon collectors refer to as red or red-brown, which significantly enhances the coin's visual appeal and value. When a 1957 Wheat Penny without a mint mark retains this high level of detail and color, it immediately becomes a premium piece sought by enthusiasts around the globe. Rarity and condition play a crucial role in the collector demand for this coin. While millions of 1957 Wheat Pennies were minted, the number that has survived in outstanding, pristine condition without circulation wear is far smaller. Coins in exceptional condition, often graded as MS-65 or higher, are rare treasures. Collectors chase these coins because they not only represent history but also carry a scarcity factor that drives up both interest and market value. The 1957 Philadelphia penny in mint quality condition is especially prized because it marks one of the final issues of the Wheat Penny series, and it embodies the perfect blend of history, artistry, and rarity. For collectors, owning such a coin is like holding a piece of American legacy in the palm of your hand. Now let's talk about the current market value of this outstanding 1957 Wheat Penny. In today's auction houses, coin shops, and online marketplaces, these coins command impressive sums, particularly when they are in top-grade condition. A 1957 Wheat Penny without a mint mark in high circulated condition may still sell for a few dollars, but examples in nearly uncirculated or mint state condition can reach hundreds of dollars. The most exceptional specimens, with deep red color, no blemishes, and perfect luster, have even crossed into thousands of dollars during competitive auctions. This remarkable value underscores just how collectible and highly sought after this coin has become among both seasoned numismatists and new collectors looking for tangible investment pieces. If you're considering adding the 1957 Wheat Penny to your collection, Here are a few expert tips to keep in mind. Always focus on the coin's condition first. The better the preservation, the higher its value. Look for coins with vibrant color, clear details on Lincoln's portrait, and fully visible wheat stalks on the reverse. It's also wise to source coins from reputable dealers or verified auction platforms to ensure authenticity. Additionally, proper storage is key. Use coin holders or capsules that protect against humidity, scratches, and environmental damage. For serious collectors, investing in a certified coin by recognized grading services like PCGS or NGC can significantly enhance both security and marketability, as buyers often pay a premium for verified, high-grade coins. In conclusion, the 1957 Wheat Penny 1 cent without a mint mark is far more than a piece of copper. It's a symbol of American history, a testament to exquisite craftsmanship, and a highly coveted collector's item that can hold incredible value. Its unique features, historical context, rarity, and the demand among collectors make it a shining example of why numismatics continues to capture the hearts of enthusiasts worldwide. Whether you're a seasoned collector, an investor, or someone just beginning to explore the fascinating world of coins, this extraordinary coin is undoubtedly a treasure worth pursuing. Remember, in the world of rare coins, quality, rarity, and historical significance are everything, and the 1957 Wheat Penny embodies all three in stunning fashion. So keep your eyes open, treasure those finds, and embrace the excitement of collecting one of America's most enduring and valuable coins. So, if you've ever dreamed of owning a coin that combines historical significance, rarity, and tremendous value, the 1957 Wheat Penny is a top contender for your collection. Remember, coins like these are highly sought after, and adding one to your collection is a milestone moment for any numismatist. Thank you so much for joining today's video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our future deep dives into rare coins that hold extraordinary value. Until next time, keep hunting for those treasures, and may your collections shine with coins that are truly outstanding.